When Clifford shits, what do they do?
I assume they probably have
Call
a dump truck.
bulldozer and a dump truck, I think.
Yeah,
That's
do
all
they
you
just get
can
those
do.
supersized hefty leaf bags to put it in?
That's
Or
actually
you pay
why
the power washer people a lot of money to come over and
You could just use a power
hose
washer
that.
just to cut those things down. Like,
Yeah.
and
They do
welcome
call
to the
them
show,
a
everyone.
dump truck for a reason.
We went live just seconds before Theron asked about what that people do with Clifford, the big red dog shits.
Here's the thing, though. Like, the first one's kind of a meme, but this, like, that begs the question: what do they feed him? Like whole cows? Like,
They don't ever cover
Like a
that in the show.
dragon.
I mean, like, there's no way that little like island community or wherever the fuck they're based off of could feed that dog.
I assume that they offer it people as tribute.
Yeah.
You have to.
I was gonna say,
Their
it's just-
prison
it's really just their
population
god,
is
and they're
really
offering
low.
it people. Yeah. You know,
Secret
irritating
Bird
tourists,
Island.
feed it to Clifford, you know?
We saw you steal that candy bar without paying for it.
Clifford.
Clifford knows.
That's it. That's it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the fucking show. We're here to play some Walking Dead, or I guess the game is called The Walking Dead Universe, by Free League Publishing. Oh, damn it, Bobby.
Does that mean, since it's a universe, that we'll eventually get alien zombies?
Maybe.
Because I want that to be a thing.
Robert Kirkman never really gives a serious answer to what the fuck's up with the zombies, but he has joked around before that it was aliens. And I mean, there's really no other option here. What the fuck are you two giggling about?
Something I can't say out loud, but I DM'd him.
she's DMing me, distracting me.
That's okay. Just drag it onto the map for the game.
Yeah.
Everyone can see it.
Yeah.
Here, I'll share with class.
That's right, you will. Let's all judge this and see if it's worth the laugh. It was worth the laugh. Audience, you're never gonna know what happened.
Too spicy for street.
Oh my.
Oh my. Let's meet our characters, because I don't know who the fuck you're all playing, except for Dan's character, because Dan has got a return character.
Sort of. Ish. Across universe.
Yeah. I mean, same universe.
The Walking
And it's
Dead
the alien.
multiverse.
Yeah.
He brought the zombie plague.
He did.
Didn't catch it.
Time
just brought it.
travel. Chrono sickness. Baked potatoes. That's how it works.
It's probably someone having sex with space whales. So.
No, there's nothing
That's the
wrong
noise
with that.
it's made, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Just don't.
There
just
are no
don't-
laws against it.
That's true.
I mean, when you're out at sea, that's no man's land.
It is all as the space whale demands.
Yeah. But let's roll on our victim table. And we rolled Dan. Dan, who the fuck are you playing tonight?
I am in fact playing Taggart. Again. Taggart's personality goes about as far as his orders do.
That's true.
And that's about it.
Very cool. Let's see who our next victim is. John, I keep updating your name in the fucking thing.
Okay.
And it keeps removing the fucking H. Well, the H doesn't go there, Chuck. What the shit? John,
John.
who are you playing?
Tonight I'm playing Mike North. Mike is a scientist who believes there's always a chance, and he's friends with Taggart. They worked at the same like refugee camp when things kind of went sideways, and then when things went really sideways, we left together. So
Followed orders.
All it orders. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Light on.
Oh, Theron.
No one told me to.
I am playing Cade Graves. and I don't have a specific backstory, but my archetype is soldier. So
Very soldier. Very good. And this is also Theron's first time back on the stream since, God, what was that?
a long
Late,
time.
I think like 98?
Yeah, I think it was like shortly before Windows Millennium Edition.
Yeah.
Right
Was
around
that
was
the
a
weekend
while ago.
before or after 9/11?
If it was 98, it was clearly after.
Yes, definitely.
They just torn down the Berlin Wall. It was
Yeah.
Oh.
Say,
fine.
all that happened in a week. Very few people know that. Tyler, who are you playing?
I'm playing Dwayne Delmont. He's
Dwayne?
a farmer.
He's a farmer.
Dwayne.
Dwayne. Not Dwayne. Dwayne.
No, Dwayne. Gotta pronounce that you.
Yeah, it's important. It's as important as April's character. April, who the fuck are you playing?
I am playing. That's a great question. Why am I forgetting her name off the top of my head?
It's on the fucking stream. You should.
Yeah, I know. I have the stream pulled up, and I also have my character sheet pulled up, but I had it slightly scrolled down to where I couldn't see the name. We're not going to talk about it. Her name is Lucy Ward. She's kind of a nobody. I didn't realize we weren't going to have NPCs, so everybody's her friend. Because she finally found people that she feels like she can belong with and at least tolerate her presence. She wants to prove herself.
That's very accurate. All right, and that leaves
What are you
us.
saying, bud?
What? Jake.
Taggart will tolerate you as long as you tell him to.
Well, Mayor Brian Peters ran on a campaign of being tough on crime, but then Mayor Brian Peters signed into law a rehabilitation program designed to put criminals back on the streets. But Flint Nordstrom understands the price we pay for being soft on crime. Flint Nordstrom comes from a proud family of policemen, judges, and correctional officers. And Flint Nordstrom is willing to tell Mayor Brian Peters to stand aside for the good of all Topekans. Make Flint Nordstrom your choice for mayor, because a vote for Flint Nordstrom is a vote for a crime-free Topeka paid for by Topekans for Nordstrom.
That's perfect. Absolutely. That also does loop us around to our setting for tonight, which is none other. What?
I'll vote for Flint if he tells me to. I believe he just did.
I think he just did.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
We are set in Topeka, Kansas, little town that you may have heard of, as mentioned on great television shows like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And you're all a group of survivors hanging out together, living together, trying to make it through a hard world full of flesh-eating dickbags. But there is an important part of character creation we haven't done yet, and we have to do this because it will be important. We don't, like Lucy mentioned, we don't have NPCs currently because they're back in your fucking base. They're not with you. You're the scouting party. So what we have to do is each of you has to pick one of your, what do they call them, a bond or some shit?
PC
Anchors.
anchor.
Your anchor, your PC anchor. And what this does is you can take a moment in game to just have a small exchange, be a sentence, a knowing nod, handshakes, leg wrestling, whatever it needs to be, and you can reduce stress that way. So why don't
Both
we?
at the same time.
Yeah. All at the same time. I mean, why not make it weird? Hey there, Bert.
Right.
How's it going, man? So why don't we start off with Taggart? Who is your PC anchor?
I mean, this one that is unfortunately pre-negotiated. It's Mike North.
Mm-hmm. They're buddies.
Your buddies. I look at him and I feel like I let him know that I'm lost and I need directions, and he knows what to do.
Mike gives those directions. All right.
I do.
Cade, who's your PC anchor?
Forgive me, I was adjusting my monitors and I didn't understand the concept of the PC anchor.
Who's your
Yeah,
best
okay.
friend in the group?
Oh gosh. Let's say Taggart.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
All right. There we go.
We can be
Dwayne.
soldier buddies.
Dwayne.
I don't know if he's really my buddy or if I've like completely fallen under his scheme, but the politician Flint Nordstrom.
Okay. Very cool.
I speak
Nice.
for the people.
Yeah. And make sure you're recording these on your character sheets because it is important. It's an easy way to kind of remove some stress. Or at least just record who your PC anchor is. It doesn't matter who everyone else's PC anchors are. Mike, what do you got, man?
Taggart.
Okay.
Taggart's my buddy.
There you go. Very cool. Flint.
I think I'll go with Mr. Graves because he seems to know a thing or two about killing disreputable people. So I want to make sure that those disreputable people aren't me.
Good thoughts. Plans. And Lucy.
Nobody's friends with Lucy.
Nobody's my friend. No, I mean, it's still everybody's gonna be her anchor because it fits contextually. But what the fuck, guys?
Listen, Lucy found
pug.
people. It doesn't mean those people like her.
True. That's very true.
So, Lucy, are you just putting everyone or are you picking an individual?
I'm just putting everyone.
I'll allow it. Why not?
Pick Taggart as well. Everyone likes Taggart, I think.
Everyone plus Taggart.
Everyone plus Taggart.
We don't even know his last name.
He doesn't even know his
Taggart
last
doesn't
name.
even know his last name.
I'm going to guess that Taggart might be his last name and it's his first name that he's forgotten.
It could be.
He was Taggart.
He's
And-
Taggart. He's like Mario.
Yeah.
100%. Who knows?
That's great. So, you noticed here based out. Look, some of you are familiar with the mid-sized Kansas City known as Topeka, Kansas. Here at DOK, we have taken communal road trips and passed through that town before. So, where would your haven be? Where's the place you're holed up? You keep your resources. You lay your head at night, and it's not Westridge Mall.
I was
The
actually
old
thinking,
Kmart.
Oh, okay. Just down across the street. That's now 1,800 different stores.
I was gonna say the Meningers facilities.
Spooky.
Yeah, but if you go there, you have to fuck with zombies and ghosts.
But there's a tower there, and you can see all around.
That's true.
You
All
don't
right.
want to
By
hold
water.
up at Starbucks or something?
We got a vote for Kmart, and we got a vote for the old mental asylum, whatever
What
they
about,
called it.
Hanover
Vinegars,
Pancake
yeah.
House.
Sanitarium.
Hanover's is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so we've got 3. We're not getting any more narrowed down. Who else has got a place to pick?
I like the old Kmart idea. That sounds
All right,
good.
We've got 2 Kmart. Who hasn't voted yet?
I
We
was
got-
gonna suggest Saznax, but I feel like I'm out. I'm outvoted.
They do have free hot dogs.
They do
How
I
have
know
about
the
both,
hot
the
dogs.
hot dogs.
How about we meet
Don't
halfway
want
and we
hot dogs.
both go with Hanover?
So it's Hanover or it's Kmart right now.
I'll go with Kmart.
Wait. Is there a Skankles?
That would be Saznak.
Saznac
Saznax is
is
Skankles.
So, okay,
Skankles.
we're going to Saznak
Yeah.
then.
Okay.
Saznak is the real place that Skankles is based off of. The sad
Yeah.
name
Then
is that.
I
the
feel
sad
like
thing
that's
is-
in keeping with DOK themes.
The sad thing
Yeah,
is that
okay.
Saznak's is the real place.
So
Sounds worse than Skankles.
in North Topeka, across the bridge, there's a small little strip club by the name of Saznac. Their sign boasts free hot dogs. They only sell beer that you could buy in a grocery store. And no one
They
goes
also-
there unless they have a healthy appetite for methamphetamines.
I would say they feature entertainment you can find in a grocery store too.
I hope not.
Public decency laws and whatnot.
Yeah. So, you all in your
People of
scoutings.
Walmart, though, just saying.
Yeah. In your scoutings over the past few days, you've heard strange reports that on the other side of town, the large, newer mall by the name of Westridge, Copyright Defenders of Cobalt. There's been some weird shit going on. As the rumors slowly return to you, people who have like passed by kind of scouted out the area. The building is covered, not like thoroughly completely, but there's a lot of Christmas lights. And there are also loudspeakers set up on the roof, blaring Christmas music. Now, you of 6 have volunteered to be the party to go scout out and find out what the fuck's going on. See if there's anything worthwhile there, or if there's a threat that needs to be eliminated. You don't know. And so that's pretty much where we're going to pick up our story. We're going to say that for the sake of hand-waving travel, you all have an old 1970s VW bus.
I also have a bulletproof limousine.
Fuck it, you're going to take Flint's bulletproof limousine.
Which I may have purchased with illegally acquired public funding.
You know what? It's not embezzling if there's no government.
That's
true.
right.
Or
Plus, we got to have some way to bring those hot dogs back.
Yeah.
Or it was just a lobbyist.
Who knows? So, you all take your limousine across town. Couple of options here. You could just pull right up into the mall parking lot. You could park a few blocks away in a little residential area and kind of trek over on foot, try to maintain some stealth. On the back
park at my house.
You could do that. Along the back side of the mall, there's a large kind of hill that kind of completely cuts off around the backside of the mall. You could kind of park up around there. That way you can kind of get a look down.
What if we parked behind that old movie theater?
You could
and
absolutely
go up the hill from there.
You could absolutely do that, yeah. So
Is it snowy?
it is snowing out right now because it is just days away from Christmas. So
Which does imply snow.
yeah, stream, I didn't set up an overlay so you can see the map. So we are going to be describing everything as players who may not know the area. There's a mall that I'm
That's the
maybe
movie
pinging
theater
on,
right there, right?
and that is correct on this large kind of like kidney bean shaped parking lot with the mall centered in the center of it. It's one of those right angle things with these big growths that are the department stores. But off of the large kidney bean shaped parking lot, there's a smaller parking lot that has a movie theater as the only building in that lot.
For what it's worth, not that it's their house anymore, but my grandparents' house was like right here if the map continued.
That's good to know.
Interesting.
And now we know who's going to get the first stalker for DOK.
That's right.
Awesome.
My dead
Dan's
grandparents.
Dan's grandparents.
My dead grandparents.
Listen,
Because I mean,
it is The Walking Dead, so it's a possibility.
Ooh.
but I was just gonna say, like, I like the idea of parking on top of a hill. We can see it. We can get a nice vantage point, and then we sled down the hill.
Okay,
That's true.
I think that there's a strong middle ground. If you go and kind of park around the backside of the movie theater, that hill stretches back behind the movie theater as well. So you could easily cut up the hill behind the movie theater, head along the top ridge or right behind it, and then kind
And then
of
if we have to
pop
make
up.
our getaway, we can sled down to the car
Yeah,
Yeah,
dramatically.
dramatically.
Oh, yes. With tumbling zombies all around us.
All
I like
right.
this plan. Let's do it.
So, tonight, we are setting the threat level at 2. For those of you not aware, threat level 2 means that there are walkers close by, but they are not aware of you. If we bump up to threat level 3, that means the walkers are aware of you and will shamble towards you, and you have to fight to get out.
Oh, fine.
As you park behind the theater, you get a good idea that that was the right decision, because as you cut up the hill, you move across. Who's kind of leading this trek across the top of the hill?
I've got pretty decent stealth and a pair of binoculars.
Okay, why don't you give me a stealth roll? So on your character sheet, yep, you got it.
Nice.
You pull a pass, yeah, you get 1 success. You easily kind of navigate the party through this, it's got this vegetative growth, trees, bushes, shrubbery. You move across carefully, not alerting anyone or any walkers to your presence. You find a good spot where you can kind of peer out from between the shrubbery onto the mall. We'll say you're kind of... When I get my little pencil tool out, you kind of... Shut up.
I said nothing. I said nothing.
So you kind of pop out, kind of almost dead center at the back of the mall, right a little off from where the back of the mall V connects. As Lucy, you pull out your binoculars and you start taking it in. You can very clearly see there are lights going. They're Christmas lights. It looks like mainly they were just kind of spools were dropped off the side from the roof. So these lights, they don't even like stretch like halfway down, because it's a fairly tall building, because it's one of those very tall double-story malls. You can see the lights are spread out. They're blinking. There's flashing. You can see a good portion on the roof itself. And you can see from the roof, you can see there's actually a handful of generators set up and actively running that are powering these lights. And there is also a handful of those big PA speakers connected to, some little stereos here and there, just blaring Christmas music. Where you're at now, with as loud as this music is, you feel actually fairly safe from any noise issues, actually making too much noise, because this music is just going hard. Yeah.
Is it good Christmas music, or is it Mariah Carey?
It is all Mariah Carey.
Okay.
No.
As you kind of look around the mall, you can see there are plenty of walkers loitering around the mall. Maybe some of them are congregating around certain, around like doors with glass that you can see through. You see the occasional service door, those flat metal doors that are designed to kind of not be super noticeable. They don't seem to be paying any attention to those. Go ahead and give me a scout test, Lucy. And you should be able to click on your binoculars.
Well,
Yeah, 1 success.
it does not allow me to use my binoculars.
How fucking dare they? Take a look.
Bold of you to blame them.
So if you click on inventory, and then we...
Okay, I see. Hold on. If you run the test, it gives you the option to use gear, and it allowed me to put the binoculars on there.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
I'll tell you what, I'll let you keep that first test. As you're kind of taking everything in, you can see maybe a little ways to the northeast of where you're at, putting a shitty X on our little player map. You can see that there is a car. What's that?
I just asked if it was brown. That's all.
It is not a brown X.
I see it's a white X.
Mm-hmm.
Fair.
I don't want to think about that, John. Please.
Brown X's?
You're welcome.
White X's.
Ooh.
I'm missing something entirely.
Bodily fluids, Chuck. Bodily fluids.
Oh, someone just skeeted a
Yeah.
huge X, like nut marks the spot.
What a terrible
That's what the
day to
zombies have been
ears.
doing.
What's that, Theron?
I said, what a terrible day to have ears.
But you see, there's a small car, like a sedan or something like that. And the walkers are just swarming all around it. And as there's kind of a lull in the music, you can actually hear honking. And it seems to be coming from the direction of that car. Now, it's not like an alarm. It's not that bam, bam, bam. It's like frantic, like someone's like just honking the shit out of that horn as the dead are just kind of swarming all over the car.
Oh,
Can we see if there's anyone in the car?
From where you're at with how thick the dead are, and with how far away it is, you're not able to.
I honestly think it's okay to just use that as a distraction and find another way into the mall without drawing their attention.
I'm fine with that.
No.
What was
Now,
that,
being a man of
Dwayne?
the people, normally I would not be in favor of that, but
I agree.
practicality speaks to the moment.
I agree with them.
going to abandon a potentially registered voter?
Well, I mean, most registered voters are dead anyway, so I'm just going to floor it on my future campaigns anyhow.
Fair enough.
All right.
Well, Lucy. It'll die.
So, seeing that there is one hell of a distraction kind of towards the northeast of where you're facing, you do cast your gaze towards the southeast. And you can see that there is the large sign there for Burlington Coat Factory.
Could use a new jacket.
And beyond that, you see that there is a Furniture Mall of Kansas at the end. And there's still walkers loitering around. The music's just drawing them all in from all directions. But they're not so densely packed like they are around that car. What do you want to do?
Go inside a door.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you heading
All right.
towards like the Burlington or in that general vicinity to try and find a door?
Are any of the doors not barricaded?
I had
I'm
to
actually.
make a strategery suggestion here.
Yeah. What do you think, Taggart?
To go to the furniture mall, there's no tall things.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
True.
It's easier to see.
Oh, okay. Because it's
And
all
there's-
True.
beds and
Yeah.
chairs and shit. You can see across the
Yep.
entire store. So
Exactly.
also, someone asked about doors that are barricaded. You don't actually see any signs of barricades. Like,
Interesting.
doors are just closed, maybe locked. Glass seems to be in place. Of course, this is, some commercial grade glass, probably designed for plenty of wear and tear. So it just seems like the dead haven't been motivated enough to put enough pressure to start breaking through those doors. But at any door, like public entrance style door, where there's like, it's just a glass door, maybe it was a sliding door, there are a handful of walkers just kind of loitering around there, maybe bumping into it. They don't seem super motivated.
We bum rush them. We could probably take them out, and
Quietly?
yes, quietly, and make our way in through there.
Okay. So, You're gonna go head down to the doors by the furniture mall. Find a door with some dead. Bum rush them, take them out. Hopefully, enter.
Does anyone have like a crowbar or anything that we could potentially pry doors open with?
I have a
No,
knife.
but I'm pretty good
An
with
axe.
mechanical things, so I could probably do something.
Now,
I have a bottle of champagne.
Oh, that'll be important.
I also just have raw Taggart strength.
I will
Have
throw
an
out
axe and
there.
have very high force.
There are scattered cars throughout this parking lot. I mean, just all over. Not densely parked. I mean, very sparse. If you did want to spend a little bit of time kind of scavenging through these cars, maybe looking for a crowbar, you certainly could do that.
I was worried you were going to suggest that I pick up the car and throw it through the window
That's
with pure Taggart strength.
That's an option. It is. I was just answering
You know-
Lucy's question there.
That's Plan C.
Yeah.
Plan T.
Plan T, yeah.
Would you guys be opposed to attempting to rifle through the cars? I mean, at the
I
same
wouldn't.
time, that could potentially set off alarms. So it's
Oh,
like
you just have to
risky
be
either
careful.
way.
We'll just look
Risk
for cars
reward.
that have that little beeping red light. And if they do, avoid them.
Sure.
I hear Kias are easy to break into these
I
days.
do hear they are. Yeah. Okay. So you all move.
And sadly, a lot of times breaking on the window doesn't actually set the car alarm off.
Yeah.
See, Dan would know.
Dan knows.
I've been watching the recent Mark Rober glitter bomb videos, and that's the
Oh,
thing that
yeah.
I thought was interesting is all these people are breaking into cars, just break the windows, and the alarms don't go off.
Okay.
Wild.
Didn't know that.
I didn't either.
So you all head a little further south and then cut down the hill, kind of heading towards the furniture mall. Anyone? So we're at threat level 2, so there are dead moving around. They're not currently aware of you. Anyone who's going to start scavenging through cars, I believe that is a scout roll. Let me confirm. That is in fact a scout test. So if you are
I have
looking,
a point in that.
yeah, if you are looking for things, scout test. Now, Lucy, if you succeed the scout test, I'll give it to you. You find yourself a crowbar.
Nailed it.
So
Quack.
those of you who
She's
didn't
nice.
fail, you do have the option to click that push button.
Oh.
No.
So let's see.
Why not?
Mike got 2 successes. Very good. No mess ups, 2 successes. So, Mike, first things first, you do find a crowbar.
Okay.
And then let me. Give me a moment. We're just going to roll randomly to see what the other thing you found was. You also find a handmade replica of a UFO.
That's probably good for throwing at someone.
It's
Awesome.
a flying
Oh, yeah.
saucer.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, you find this crowbar and you find a
Okay.
handmade replica of a UFO. The
I'm
rest of
kidding.
you do spend your time searching, scavenging. Sadly, you just don't find anything worthwhile.
I hand Lucy the crowbar since she
Okay.
was the one asking for it.
Lucy, you can drag a crowbar onto your character sheet.
Just very kind of you. I am not strong enough to use it.
Okay. So, those of you
Yeah,
who weren't scavenging, what were you doing?
Just keeping a watch on things
Yeah.
poorly because
Okay.
I'm not good at scouting or survival.
Yeah.
Or wits.
Well, really keeping a watch on things. Give me a second here. I think I called for the wrong roll. I'm not going to go back and correct that. But I think I think that looking for things should have been a survival roll, but that's fine. We'll keep what we got and know that moving forward. If you're just keeping watch, you can roll a scouting test. Now, if 2 or 3 of you are teaming up, one person can make the roll and the other 2 could assist them. So,
I don't know if you want to make the roll, Jake, or I'll make the roll and you can assist.
You make the roll. I will try to inspire you with my leadership skill.
okay.
You
Give
said
you a
scout, right?
I will be a scout. Now, hold on before you roll it.
nah.
Jake, do you want to push?
You know what? Yeah, might as well. Let's have fun with it.
Yeah, you still
Okay.
fail. Cade. That's your character's name, right,
Dwayne.
Theron?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Theron.
Cade. Are you also helping keep watch?
Yeah, I'll try to keep an eye out too.
Okay. So the question, are you rolling independently or are you helping Dwayne?
I'll help.
Okay. So Dwayne, Flint doing his own thing, trying to inspire you, but he fucked it up. So Dwayne, you get to roll scout and you get to take a +1 thanks to Cade.
Add a bonus 1 dice.
Mhm.
This is gonna go great. Hey, I went well.
You get 2
Killed it.
successes. So you do see that there are a few walkers shambling kind of in, we'll say maybe Lucy's direction. But before they get a chance to get a drop on Lucy, you're able to kind of alert, and Lucy, you're able to kind of change your route. So yeah, you spend maybe 10, 15 minutes digging through cars. You find a UFO and a crowbar. And now you're ready to move up to a door. What's the plan?
Suppose we could try to open it first, and if it doesn't open, crowbar.
Let's look inside the door first.
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, that.
So I will remind you that there are Dead.
Thoughts.
walkers kind of congregated around all the doors that have glass on them, like the public. You could find one of these like steel doors that are designed for, service entrance. They don't have any walkers around them. You could try and force one of those. It would be far more difficult though, because it is a metal and reinforced door. Lucy.
Question. What about like employee doors that lead into like the back
That's kind of
hallways
what
the
I
mall?
was
Those are the steel
meaning.
doors.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't thinking like the garage style doors.
No, I wasn't
Yeah.
meaning that either. I was meaning like the
Okay.
regular.
They have like regular steel doors on it. Yeah,
Okay.
that are for the peeps to use.
What kind of roll would it be to try to jimmy one of those open? That'd be a tech roll.
Yeah, I think
Force.
a tech roll
Possible.
or for depending on your
Tech.
approach.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could, if you're trying to muscle it open, it'd be force. If you're trying to,
Let me
LPL it.
let me MacGyver it.
Okay.
Maybe.
how are you
I've got-
MacGyvering it?
I pull out some little bits and whatnot that I've got on me and kind of start trying to work the lock
Sure.
to like pop it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll that tech then. It's not a
I'm gonna
pass.
push it.
I like
You should
it.
have invoked the name of lock picking lawyer.
Four
Look
successes.
at that. 4
Jesus.
fucking successes. So you all kind of avoid any of these, doors that you can see through. Mike, you move up and you manage to jimmy one of the locks. And the lock pops up. The handle turns. It's unlocked. You could open it now if you want.
And I just kind of slowly pull it open, looking inside.
You slowly pull it open, and exactly how you expected it. It opens up into these back hallways that kind of trace along the exterior wall of the mall. That way employees can go in through the back door of their stores without having to cut through the mall. Yeah. So you're in the back halls.
Back rooms of the mall.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh,
my.
no. I'll kind of wave to the others and, like, gesture. Open door. Go inside.
Okay. So,
I'll then signal to the open door as if it was my idea for everyone to go through.
I like it. I like it. Take that ownership whenever you can.
Take all the credit.
Oh no, that's not gonna work.
Oh.
It will work for Lucy though. Lucy, you get the signal from Mike and then Flint to come on over here. They got a door open. And as you start moving along, you realize that inside of one of these cars that's parked, the windows are down, and you can see that there are, in fact, there's a family of walkers in the car, buckled in. The windows are rolled down. And as you kind of walk by, not realizing it, the ones on the side of the car, like that you're walking by, they lunge out and they're grabbing at you. You easily step back. It's not a problem. But they start groaning and making the zombie alert noises. And you know that if you don't do something quickly, the commotion that they're making is going to pull more walkers onto you. Or into your location.
I don't know if... Where is everyone else? Is anyone else close by? Or is it just me in the immediate vicinity?
I had kind of imagined that you all maybe kind of spaced out a little bit, like spread out as you were doing this looting and scouting. You can say that maybe, you're relatively close to everyone, 10, 15 feet, maybe 20 feet from some of the others moving towards the door.
Okay, because the thing is, if I or we try to fight them right now, it's only going to draw the attention of the others in the area. So
That's
my
absolutely
best
true.
bet is probably to try and fucking book it to the door.
I'm absolutely down with that. There's no wrong answer. I mean, trying to just like, oh shit, let's get out of here before others see. And that's just a mobility test.
I'm going to skedaddle.
Yeah. Look
Yeah.
at
I skedaddle
that.
the fuck on out of there.
Ske-
Yeah, you do.
Nice.
Fucking Christ. Yeah, all of a sudden you see Lucy fucking booking it towards the door. The rest of you kind of follow suit. You run up and you meet Mike and Flint. They're at this door. You all can just go inside if you want and close the door behind you. Is that what you want to do?
That sounds like a
good
wise
idea.
decision.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. And you go, the door closes behind you. I'll probably say, just kind of how you opened it, Mike, that you would not just slam the door behind you, but probably carefully close it.
Yeah. Yeah.
As to not...
Gotta
Yeah.
do that thing where you pull the handle and then gently shut it so
Yeah.
it doesn't even make the latch sound.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you find yourselves inside the back halls of the mall. Now what?
I've never been in the back rooms of the mall, so this is uncharted territory.
I've been in the back
Probably
halls of
try to
that
find a
mall
way
before.
to the roof.
I need
Yeah, I
to
was
call
thinking-
in an expert. I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to call
let's-
Jamie in. I don't think
Gotta
she's been in
find
them
the
either. But she worked at the GameStop, so maybe.
Yeah.
gotta find the little prison, see if it's real or not. Or
Okay.
jail cell.
Find a staircase. I don't think the elevators are going to be working.
Maybe not.
Oh,
Some broken escalators.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm hearing different
Let's
things.
see.
Staircase, roof, the hidden prison that's in all shopping malls.
I'm sure that's stocked with guns, right?
The Victoria's.
It's
Where-
America, so
where is-
yeah.
So we're kind of like in this space, I guess.
Hang on a second.
Hold on, there's a third planet in there, right?
Yeah.
Get us some mall ninja swords.
You absolutely could.
Those are the best.
Get some ninja stars.
Hell yeah.
Those are illegal in the state of Kansas.
I think
They
there's a
are.
Spencer's,
Right, yeah.
right? We could go to
They
a
would be at
Spencer's
the-
and a Hot
Yeah.
Top and get.
No, wait, no, they're not. I'm the mayor. No. Wait, no.
That would
No,
be
the
a
governor's
governor.
in charge of
That
that.
would be a governor. Yeah, only
You're gonna
knives.
have to rise to the top.
Only knife thingies that are illegal in Kansas are ballistic knives and throwing stars. Everything
Oh,
else, super legal
What
now.
about switchblades and butterfly knives?
Oh yeah, used to be
Oh.
illegal, not anymore. Only
Yeah,
thing you're not
really
allowed
just
to
afraid
have.
of ninjas.
Yeah, throwing knives and ballistic knives. And ballistic knives are those knives where you hit a fucking button on the handle and the fucking blade shoots out like a dart.
And then I think like fully automatic rifles are the only thing banned there.
Smash cut to April just walking down the street with her butterfly knife. Just being like, I can do this.
One in each hand. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
one in the air too, because she's juggling them.
Juggling
I am
them.
going to lose so many fingertips.
Yeah. Super
Well,
legal
after
in
10,
Kansas, yeah.
you've won.
Yeah.
America.
I think you
Yeah.
underestimate how uncoordinated I am, my guy.
Anyway, so are you all going to the third planet to look for weapons?
I mean, it sounds like it. Although next time we
I
do a
feel like we
cookout,
should.
I expect to see your butterfly knife juggling act.
I also think on the way back we should stop by and pick up extra shoes and soap because
Yeah.
Oh, so we'll go by the Bed Bath
We
and
all-
Beyond.
we
That's
all
not
stink.
in the mall.
Well, I was gonna say,
Or Bath
according
and Body
to
Works. Sorry,
the
Bath and Body Works.
yeah,
Yeah.
according to the map, there's a Bath and Body Works, but there's also a Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Plus, there's also a Hot Topic.
Yeah.
We could get lots of spiky clothing there.
It's
Somebody
true.
get some
Collars.
good
Counts as armor, right?
Yeah, we could get some baseball bats down at the sporting goods
Yeah.
store, covering up in spiky collars.
All right.
Yeah.
So, you come in through the lower level.
All sorts of places.
I'm going to say, let me.
I'm a little disappointed that this version of the mall map doesn't have the 2 game stops, though.
Yeah.
Because for a while there were 2 of them.
Wait, really?
but not both
Yes,
in
one
the
was
mall.
inside, one was outside, but
Oh,
still
yeah,
on
okay.
mall property.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I knew about that one.
All
The
right.
outside one is listed on here in the plaza.
So yeah, you roughly enter in players in the map that you can see where I put the little red arrow.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say some of you are local, so you have some idea of where things might be. If you want to get more specific on where things are, you'll have to find a mall directory.
Those are, I think, right at the entrances. Like out inside the major stores,
Give me a second.
Yeah.
if I recall right.
Trying to look at the what you want to call it, the legend.
Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't have to be exactly a one-to-one where these things are. If you want to find a directory, it means you're going to have to, as you're moving through, I'm going to need a scouting test.
More importantly, we can find wheelchairs so we can have them help us haul stuff around.
Well, we could also go to
/ we can have
any
fun.
one of the department stores and steal one of their carts.
Also
true.
true.
That's true.
Are there lights on inside?
And have
Paul?
fun.
Where
And can
you're
you hear
at,
the music in here?
you can hear the music coming in from outside, but where you're at in these back hallways, it is pitch black. I'm going to presume that you all have flashlights. But where you're at in the back hallway, it is pitch black.
Okay, so they're not. So whatever they're doing, they're using the generators that they must have hauled up onto the roof to power their Christmas lights and music. Where are they getting all the generators from?
Sears, presumably.
Sears.
Oh, could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could buy
Probably got some
chainsaws.
barbecue grills up there.
So,
So we should have brought burgers and brats.
yeah, should have brought
Stop by the food court.
Well, I mean, I would presume in your limo you may have a stash of hot dogs just in case. I mean, you do
Yeah,
live
you
in
never know.
Sasnak.
Yeah,
True.
in their jars
We're-
of warm water.
Yeah.
We're accustomed to eating hot dogs of any temperature and or quality.
Dan, set some higher standards for yourself, my guy.
No.
This one's green. Give it to Taggart.
I like
Hey,
the
you can
green
eat a
ones.
green
They
hot-
taste like vegetables.
No, they don't taste like anything. They just taste
Ew.
very mushy. My dad can tell you.
Ew. All right.
Oh no.
What's the plan? You're in the mall. If you want to get more specific on where you could go, you do need to find a kiosk, which is going to take like a scouting test to try and locate it.
I'll look for one.
Okay. So you move along a little ways, and eventually you find a service door. I like that.
Oh.
You're welcome.
You find like a service door, and you kind of pop it open because it opens up into the main area, the public area of the mall. And as you're kind of looking around, you see, shit, no, you thought that was one of the kiosks with the mall map, but it's just a stand-up, advertisement display. And as that happens, give me a moment here.
14 walkers appeared.
Oh shit.
For the sunglasses hut.
Oh no.
Piercing pagoda?
An
I don't have either one of
stand.
those.
I could go for a pretzel.
This is a seasonal time of year.
There is
is-
traditionally a pretzel
an
shop
almond
in the
tree?
mall.
Is the
Sounds like a real
nut
store. We don't have
pop-up
those.
shop there?
What's that?
I'm sure there's the pop-up shop that sells way too many stupid calendars.
Oh, they're selling those the drones. The
There's a
Cheap
sound of a
dog.
gunshot
Oh shit.
oh. Ow.
that collides with Mike's shoulder. Mike, you take 2 points of damage.
Oh no.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
Now, everyone, I want to highlight that you each have 3 hit points.
Oh my gosh.
When you hit you're down, you lose that 3rd hit point. We roll a critical injury. There's a chance that you die.
Ow, geez, son of a bitch.
You're not sure which direction it came, but as you kind of opened that door and started stepping out, all of a sudden, bam! Gunshot. You're injured. And as you kind of cry out in pain, you look around and you can see that there are walkers inside the mall kind of milling around. As I bump the threat level up to 3. And with the threat level at 3, that also means that everyone increase your stress by 1.
This is how it begins.
Yes.
This is how it begins. So shots,
Shots fired.
yell, pain. Swarm starts closing in on you. The walkers, they've seen you. And
Time to shut this door.
as you get a look at these walkers that are now very clearly, they saw you, Mike, as you're closing this door. They're coming at you. You're not sure if this door is going to hold them at bay. We are at level 3, which means that you all have to start doing things to try and reduce the threat level. Now, you do notice that all of the walkers are dressed a little weird.
Are they in like red and green outfits?
John, did the pop-up show up on Foundry?
No.
See, it says show. I'm just gonna have to show it to everyone. Actually, hang on. Where are you, John? So, John, go to the journal section,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll see there is. Go ahead and open that up, and as you see Mike slam the door shut, Mike, I will let you convey that information however the fuck you want to.
Fucking zombie elves. Green and red zombie elves. You got candy canes and gingerbread men. And
As you
Okay,
hear the sounds of walkers colliding with the other side of the door.
I'll crack my knuckles and say, all right, everybody, let's get festive. And I'll try to...
Actually, I got an idea.
Can I?
What's your
try
idea,
to-
Taggart?
I shoot them. Everybody cover yours.
Oh no.
The door is closed.
Yeah, I was just shooting through the door. It's an assault rifle.
I'll open the door.
Okay. Cade, what do you got?
I don't want the person outside to shoot me, so I was thinking we just shoot through the door instead.
I didn't know we were gonna go guns blazing. I was gonna see if I could try to patch up Mike's shoulder with my med kit.
You can absolutely do that. So we're moving into swarm combat. So the way swarm combat works is your goal is to reduce the threat level to 2 or less.
Okay.
Now, the way swarm combat works is 3 people get to make tests to try and do things to reduce the swarm. If you're not making those tests to reduce the swarm, you can either help someone who's trying to reduce the swarm, or you can do something else. So, Cade, in this instance, you can say, I'm not helping reduce the swarm. I am going to go try and patch up Mike.
Can I offer an alternative?
What do you got?
I do not have a ranged weapon. However, I do also have a basic medical kit. So
Okay.
it might not be a bad idea for Cade to help try and take down the swarm while I patch up Taggart.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good
Not
idea.
Taggart.
Not
Mike.
me. Mike.
Mike, whoops, sorry.
Okay. So,
That's all right. I appreciate
Lucy,
your thoughtfulness, though. You're just putting bandages on me. He looks like he needs these.
if he doesn't
Get all
need
the
him now,
Flintstones
he will
Band-Aids
in a
on there.
few.
Yeah.
So your basic medical kit, it gives you a +1 bonus to your medicine test. So, Lucy, why don't you go ahead and roll medicine and you get a +1 on that. You did not pass. Do you want to push?
Yay!
You do manage to pull a success. So, Mike, you get an HP back.
Woo!
All right. So, Taggart, Cade, are you two shooting?
Let's do it.
I mean, in theory, if the door's shut, most of the noise is going to be contained on this side, so it shouldn't drop more things.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But it's also going to be loud, so like,
So right now we know that Lucy and Mike are doing, they're patching up Mike. Cade and Taggart are shooting. Flint or Dwayne?
I don't have any ranged weapons either.
brace the door.
I'll brace the door, yeah.
Well, you're gonna brace the door while they shoot their machine guns over your head.
Hell yeah.
You
Okay.
could just sit on the floor with your back
Yeah, just
against
sit on the
it.
This
floor.
can't possibly go wrong.
So
Yeah, of course not.
Dwayne, that will be a force test. Flint, what are you gonna be doing during this? You
I'm going to be preparing ammunition mags to be passed down in case it's time to reload. So I'll
Okay.
be assisting with the shooting. I'll be
Okay.
assisting Cade specifically with the
Okay.
shooting.
So Cade, okay. So Dwayne's rolling a force. Cade and Taggart are both going to be rolling their weapon off the inventory. I guess it's still under general. Your assault rifles. And Cade, you get a +1 from Flint helping you. And
Okay.
Lucy, you've already patched up Mike for 1. All right, Taggart, very good.
And you said that's just a click on the icon next to assault rifle?
Yep. And you'll get to add a +1 to it.
And that's an add bonus dice.
Yep. +1
Yep.
to bonus dice.
So I'm working off of a laptop and a desktop that's
That's all right.
not got my webcam.
Nice.
No one outshoots Taggart.
God dang, apparently not.
All right. And we still need Dwayne to give that force test.
Oh, I'm pushing that.
Nice.
Oh, no.
But you messed up. you slid onto the floor. Didn't hold the door.
Oh,
stood
Cecil,
up
you
too quick,
forced,
got
you
a
messed
bullet.
up. I
Wait,
don't
why does that
think
come up as Cecil? What the hell?
Tyler. Oh, because you're still on your character from
I am?
the other game. Let me move you over.
Oh,
You're
I gotcha.
Dwayne. I got you.
I see.
Now you're Dwayne, because Jake is also still set as Rooster. There we go. God damn it.
I thought it was the kiosk for the ball map, but it just was an advertisement for Prevacid.
Okay. We're at threat level 3. Swarm size 1. Okay. So, your blaze of gunfire, it does reduce the swarm down, so we're no longer in swarm combat. Because the way swarm combat works is based off of how many walkers there are and the threat level. That sets the number of successes you have to get in a round to reduce it. So we were up at 4 successes, and you all got 7. Now, Dwayne,
Yeah.
you did succeed, but there's also a mess up. And I'm going to call this mess up a single walker attack.
Oh, okay.
He just reaches under the door and tickles your bum.
He does. Through this broken door, a walker
Bum
reaches
tickler.
in. So you get to make a single skill roll to try and break away. Whatever. I mean, anything's on the table as far as how you want to do this.
Use like close combat to try and
Fight it off? Yeah, absolutely.
fight it off.
Yeah. That's a success. You
Nice.
managed to break away. If you would have failed that roll, the walker would have gotten to deal an attack to you, which has a lot of potential in all the wrong ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so the gunfire deals with the swarm. Now that door is destroyed. Surviving walker tried to grab a hold of Dwayne, but Dwayne, you slam an elbow hard through its temple and it drops to the ground. Mike is patched up. Any ammunition clips Flint managed to get reloaded. Whoever shot at you is still out there, and you no longer have this door for protection, but the swarm's off your back. What do you all do?
Probably need to move to another door.
Yeah. Who's good at sneaking?
Lucy
I have
is.
decent stealth.
Lucy.
Not Taggart.
All right, Lucy.
Decent.
I mean, maybe Taggart, because he's got
Maybe-
5 agility.
We go because there's a hallway, right?
Yeah.
So maybe 2 of us go different directions and open up a couple more doors further down each direction. That way, we get maybe a better idea of where that person might be.
Yeah, we'll have to do the thing where you like open the door, but you're not behind
And then-
it though.
Sure.
Maybe Taggart and Cade
Yeah.
go with them.
Yeah.
You see if a bullet comes flying in.
I've got
Okay.
+1 for stealth. So.
Okay.
I got a decent stealth.
So Lucy and Mike,
Or no, okay.
you're both going to do stealth. Cade and Taggart, each of you are going to go with either Lucy or Mike. Essentially, we're splitting the party in 2. So Flint,
That's the right thing to
Dwayne,
do.
Of
what are
course.
you two going to do? Are you going with the split, or are you splitting off into a third?
I'll go with the split.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So who's going with Lucy? Cade, Flint, or Dwayne?
I'll go with Lucy.
All right. Lucy, Dwayne, and Cade. You cut off, we'll say left. Mike, Flint,
Nice.
Taggart, you cut off to the right. Stealth roll. You do great. You push this door open quietly. No one notices. Mike,
I picked the fun side to go with.
yeah, you did. So, Lucy, as you carefully and quietly push this door open, none of the walkers are in the immediate area. You look and you can see that, like, one of those, like, little, like, jewelry, like, pagoda things, like the little, like, display, you know, like, mini shop in the middle where it's just the counters around. You can see that there's a handful of people sat up in there. You can see them. They're popping out. They appear to be armed. And you can see they're kind of focusing, watching where that door got blown open. You get a feeling that this is the group of people that shot Mike.
So I don't know if we should send one person back to bring the group back together to this door, or if we should let them continue on their way so that we can get up behind this group. How many people are in the jewelry stand?
5.
Can we? 5?
Jeez.
Are they all armed?
So give me a scout test.
Okay.
You're not able to tell from where you're at. You would have to try and get closer, which would be another sneak roll.
I might try and do that. Okay.
Okay, that's a lot better. Lazy Bones, that's pretty much where they're hiding, is in the bootleg phone case.
There's
kiosk.
definitely one of them there in real life.
So as you kind of move a little closer, they don't notice you. You can see that 3 of them are armed. One of them's got a revolver and a machete. One of them's just got a pistol. And the other one has an assault rifle. The other 2, one of them looks to have like a couple med packs on him. And then the 5th and final person, they've got like a little toolkit. So that's kind of the dynamic of what you got.
So many of our problems can be solved with a hand grenade.
Yep.
A holy hand grenade. Could I possibly
Does extra damage to undead.
attempt to grapple the person that seems to have the med packs?
You could, absolutely. But let's find out about this mess up first.
Mess up? Who?
The mic
with
did.
The other side.
Yeah. Cutting
Wow.
back to
Let's
the
see how many
other
of us
side.
get shot first.
Don't worry,
I
we're
may have
making a
misread my character sheet
distraction.
and overestimated my stealth capability.
I love it.
We're helping out with the distraction.
Now,
Yes, that's it exactly.
That's
Mike.
it exactly.
you
Yeah.
do manage to discover as you carefully open this door that there is some power still going through portions of this mall.
Ooh.
As you
The
push
alarm
this
goes
door open and it sets off an alarm. That means I never reduced the threat level before down to 2, but I'm re-upping the threat level to 2. So Mike's group, which is Taggart, Flint, and Mike, go and take another point of stress.
Yay.
Oh boy.
As you push this door open and it bumps in to a fucking walker. Now, give me just a moment here. We need to give this 4. And then we need to give that there. Okay. So Taggart and Flint, if you look in the notes section, you'll see the handout. You can go ahead and open it up and see what you're up against. Mike's already seen it.
Nice. I enjoy that quite a lot. That's going to have to get put in our Discord so people can see it later.
That's true. That's
They're
true.
all so festive.
There. They look so sweet.
So, we've got a swarm situation going on for Mike, Flint, and Taggart. Now, Lucy, Dwayne, Cade, you hear somewhere down a little ways an alarm start going off. You see a flashing light. And it looks like it's a very localized alarm. Like, it's not the entire mall. Yeah, it's definitely like someone opened an alarmed door, and this is to alert security where to go. And with that alarm going off and that light, all of the walkers in the area start meandering that direction. And Lucy, you overhear your friends inside this kiosk. Here's our chance. Let's fucking follow. We'll just pick off whatever the walkers don't get. As they start kind of carefully moving out, trying to stay back a little bit, get behind the majority of the walkers heading that direction. So, Mike, Taggart, and Flint, each of you gotta fucking do something to try and deal
I
Actually,
mean,
I would-
Taggart knows what he's doing.
Yeah. Taggart opened fire. I'm going to actually try to use my tech skill to disable the alarm.
that is a great idea. Flint?
That is a good idea.
I'm going to use my close combat training from Sun Yi's Taekwondo Academy of Topeka, Kansas, to try to foot sweep some zombies so Taggart can
Alright.
shoot them.
All right,
Like
each of
fish in a
you
barrel.
roll your test. And actually, this is going to be slightly higher.
Oh
I
no.
am enjoying this. Lots of mess ups.
Oh my god.
So we need five
my-
successes altogether.
We got 4.
Or 4.
Let me
means-
reload because I'm hitting the shoot guns button and it's not shooting guns. So
Okay.
Taggart is disappointed.
We only need one gunshot.
Back here.
You want me to hit the button for you?
Maybe I'm pushing it and the dialogue isn't coming up for me to have it roll. So
Move your character sheet just in case it's popping up behind it.
I checked.
Oh.
Now my gun's missing. Now it's
I
there.
was messing around with the. Well, I'll tell you what. Just go ahead and roll ranged combat and add a bonus of 3.
Okay. Let's see. Ranged combat. That one came up.
Okay.
Oh. Good enough.
Because your skill's missing.
Weird.
That's fucking
Oh,
weird.
that's. Would I have reduced my stress last time for shooting zombies?
Every time you eliminate a threat, yeah. So you would have reduced your stress by 1 for that, yeah. And you would get to do it for this too. So you get enough. You are going to reduce the threat, so it's no longer a swarm thing. But Mike and Flint, you each get single walker attacks. As Mike, you're trying to do it, and all of a sudden you feel cold, dead hands grip you on the back, trying to pull you in for a bite. Flint, you're trying to do leg sweeps. And as you do a leg sweep, one of these walkers' legs just kind of pops off at the knee, throwing its balance out as it lands on top of you, scrambling to bite at your face. So each of you need to roll some kind of test to deal with this single walker attack.
Go ahead first, Flint.
I'm just gonna try to monkey flip this dude off of me.
Okay, it's a close combat
Close
test.
combat. Yep.
You do.
Oh,
you
nice.
do. Very good.
Nice.
All right, Mike.
Mike is not built for close combat. So I'm gonna try to mobility my way out of this.
Yeah.
And, try to squirm free and
Sure.
run back into the hall.
I can get behind that.
And even that's not great.
You
But I'll
still
take
got
that.
2 successes. You both of you get out of your single walker attacks. Threat level is reduced. You're out of the swarm situation. We're still at threat level 2, so there's still a lot of them. So you need to make sure that you're kind of laying low a little bit. But Lucy, Cade, and Dwayne, you see this other group move out from behind their little kiosk, kind of following the swarm, and you overheard them say that they're going to try and pick your friends off.
Does
Now-
Cade hear this as well, or is it just?
Lucy's the one who heard it, so I guess it would be up to Lucy on how that would be conveyed. If it's conveyed. Because Lucy said she wants to try and grab the medic. Is that what you're going to do, Lucy?
I still, yeah.
All right, this is going to be opposed close combat.
Because I was thinking I was going to try to do like a covering fire to distract, but I don't want to do that if you're going to run up and try to take their.
I mean, like, you guys are
Yeah.
really in an ambush prime position.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know we're here.
Yeah.
Like Lucy tries to capture the most valuable one while Cade kills all the others as a distraction.
Yeah.
That's an option. It is an option. This is kind of a surprise before we go into Brawl, which is another combat system center thing for this game. So, Lucy, we're doing close combat. You roll, this person rolls. Whoever wins gets what they want. I'll tell you what, I'll put my roll out there first. I pulled a success.
Okay.
2 successes. Nice.
You run up, throw one hand over this person's mouth, maybe kind of like kick a knee out, and start dragging them back for your group. Dwayne and Cade. Cade, it sounds like you're going to start shooting. Dwayne, what are you going to do? You're going to unmute
Who's
first.
picking off who?
Oh, I'm gonna be muted. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna pick one of them off from the back. I don't really care who.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You can see that there's one's got an assault rifle, one's got a revolver and a machete, and one's got a pistol, and then the fourth one, who's not being held hostage by Lucy, doesn't have any weapons. But
That's the
has
one with the
what
hand
looks
grenade.
like a toolkit or something like that. So Dwayne, which one are you gonna go for?
You said one had a machete.
Yeah, one's got a machete
for
and a
them.
revolver. For that one? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one has an assault rifle as well, which I think is the more dangerous weapon,
Okay.
potentially.
So here's how it's going to work. Because with Lucy, it was definitely a very personal kind of struggle. Because I got to take them and keep them from alerting their friends. And Lucy did a great job at that. Dwayne, you're going to roll me your whatever test you're doing. Is this close combat? You're going to roll off your weapon?
Yeah, I'll do close combat off my weapon.
And Cade, who are you shooting?
I think I want to try to do covering fire because I think I can attack 3 at once that way.
That does. So looking at Cade's talent, his soldier talent, suppressing fire. That just popped up. You can attack up to 3 enemies with the same attack when you use ranged combat, but they all take 1 less point of damage, and you can't add damage from extra successes. So what that means, you roll your attack once, and that damage gets applied to each of them -1. Make sense? Because
Yeah.
I think the base damage on your gun is 2 or 3.
It looks like it just shows for damage 2.
Okay,
It
so
shows
if you
bonus for
succeed,
is 3,
each one of them is going to take 1.
Okay.
All right, so Dwayne, you run up. You get 2 successes with your small axe. Base damage is 1, so you're going to deal 2 points of damage. I'm gonna move. What the fuck? Quit pinging, you son of a biscuit eater.
What do you have against biscuits, Chuck?
I don't know. It's just a funny thing to call people.
Plus a hatred for Big Biscuit.
All right. So Dwayne, you're going to deal 2 points of damage.
Not the restaurant, like the industry.
Yeah.
Is there a restaurant called Big Biscuit?
The Big
There
Biscuit
is.
lobby.
It's just a few
There is,
blocks
actually.
from us. Oh, who did we
There is.
lose?
We lost
Uh-oh.
Tyler.
Tyler.
Tyler, I
He
don't
said,
have a backup made for this overlay.
oh no.
Hang on.
Well, shit.
Hang on.
Everybody gets
Technical
to just
difficulties.
watch my
It's a complete
forehead
stream.
now. That's a complete stream.
Tyler's been paid off by Big Biscuit.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they're cutting
Ah.
shutting us down.
What is this? That person? This
It's a
one?
Defenders of Cobalt Classic. Technical difficulties.
Oh, baby.
Hang
Happy
on.
holidays and technical difficulties to everyone.
We can fix this.
We have the technology.
if we control Z Tyler back into the stream.
That's it.
We'll put a Microsoft Paint drawing of Tyler into the frame.
We're going to replace Tyler with Clippy.
Ew, I don't like
We
that.
need help.
It looks like you're trying to kill zombies.
Can we have Joe do the MS Paint picture of Tyler?
And right
Oh,
when I'm
speaking of
about
which.
to finish.
Here he comes.
That's
Oh,
fine.
come on, man.
Tyler's back.
I'm back. My computer decided to die for a second there.
I see that. Now I have to find where the Walking Dead
And now the
overlay
overlay's
is.
changed.
And now
It
we're
is.
getting to see all of our games at
Doing some
once.
Sorry.
DCC Lankmar? I'm
Yeah.
excited. Be down
Yeah.
for it.
Here it is. Wait, there it is.
It's a fun game.
All right. I'm going to do that. Everything is fixed.
Hooray.
We did it. Tyler, you did two damage to
Yeah, I
the
did.
guy with the machete. Cade, are you doing suppressing fire?
Yes.
You're going to roll your attack. So on your equipment for your assault rifle, you roll that shit out. Two damage. So that means, are you going for the 3 with weapons?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for the 3 that have firearms.
All right. So the 3 that have firearms, they're each going to take 1 point of damage. Now your mess up. Ooh, and actually the one that Dwayne attacked, you break them. You drop them to 0 hit points, which means we get to roll a critical injury.
Woo! Taking an injury off the oopsie whoopsie table.
God, is my
Holy
witness.
shit.
Man is
Fine.
Oh,
Bug.
Theron, you get the impaled heart injury applied to them as you shoot them in the goddamn
heart.
heart. That is
This injury causes trauma for more reasons than one.
that motherfucker is very dead.
How many characters have we lost to impaled heart?
Quite a few.
games like
It's
this?
Oh
yeah.
God.
All right. So, but Cade, you shoot. You lay down your fire. Your gun jams.
Oof.
And that's your mess up. So with that mess up, let's see. Yeah, you're gonna have to take 10 minutes to clear that
Oof.
jam before you can use your gun again.
Yikes.
So good
thing I have
news
a pair of
is,
binoculars as a backup.
yeah. Well, you're gonna have to take some weapons off these people, or you're just gonna have to fist fight them.
I can give you my crowbar.
Does your crowbar say Supreme on it? You don't. Does nobody get that internet reference? Damn.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so
I missed
here's
it.
what's
Oh,
gonna
I missed
happen. Mike, Flint,
Yeah.
Taggart, you hear gunshots coming the other direction. You just dealt with this swarm. You're kind of collecting yourselves for a moment, and you look down the ways just a little bit, and you can see 3 people you don't recognize looking very surprised. Someone dead on the ground, Taggart fucking around with his gun, and Lucy's got someone held hostage. What do you got there, Mike?
Cade, looking around with this gun.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Question for you: the door, did that open out or
Out.
in? Out. Okay. I'm gonna basically like keep the door open and just kind of hide behind it as cover and peer around and just
Okay.
keep an eye on things.
So,
Taggart, they might need help.
all right.
Go
so
assist.
with this, we are going to be moving into the other combat system called Brawl. This is for groups of people versus groups of people. And Lucy, I'm going to put the person you've got down by yours. So it's not going to be like this isn't a battle map situation. This is Theater of the Mind. Yeah. So the way Brawl works is you all have one thing you can do in a round of combat. Combat rounds are broken up into 6 phases. Take cover, ranged combat, close combat, move, first aid, or other. Now, move is a little funky. Move means moving a long distance or like climbing something or doing something. Like you can move a relatively short distance on any of these other phases. So it's just an odd thing. So it sounds like as combat starts out, Mike is taking cover. Is anyone else taking cover?
No, Taggart does shooting. That's Taggart's job.
All right.
And I'm going to T1000 sprint towards the group.
So that would fall on movement. But next phase is actually, because I think what I can do. All right. So it's on the screen, players. There's a little box. It says round 1. It's colored little boxes inside that say take cover. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's our combat tracker. Joe pointed me at it. I'm like, that is a good idea. All right, we're at the ranged combat. So that means if someone's doing some shooting who hasn't already taken an action, this is when you can do it. Now,
Taggart is.
The way this works is I am going to declare who's going to shoot and at whom they are going to shoot. And then you all get to declare, if you're going to shoot, who you're going to shoot at. So, guy with the assault rifle is going to shoot at Cade. Because Cade, you killed his friend. Man with just the pistol is going to shoot at Dwayne. And actually, my apologies. The dude with the toolkit, I'm going to say he also took cover during the take cover phase. So, players who are shooting, who are you shooting?
There's someone with an assault rifle, so
okay.
They're in Taggart's threat assessment. They're the most dangerous.
Okay. So Taggart is going to shoot at the guy with the assault rifle who's going to shoot at Cade. And I don't think anyone, because Cade, you don't got a gun. Dwayne, you don't got a gun. Flint, you don't got a gun. Lucy, you don't got a gun. Okay, this is going to be fun. So, let me check my cheat sheet.
So some determination on who shoots first.
So the way it works is if two
or
people are
like
shooting,
simultaneous?
it's simultaneously, unless two people are shooting at each other, and then they go, each of them simultaneously go first, and then everyone else. So,
got it.
All right, I'm gonna roll my character's shooty shoots at Cade. Cade, that is going to be 3 points of damage. Taggart, you also get to roll your shooty shoot right now.
What a roll knife. My gun is broken.
Yeah,
maybe I can just
try
delete it and put it back on.
Yeah, that's what I was about to recommend.
It looks like the thing is
the skills fucked up on it. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. I just put it back on my sheet. So it's fine now. Take that.
You mess up. All right.
I do.
Simultaneously.
Which sucks because I only have 1d6 to mess up with, and I still did anyways.
Yeah. The person with the assault rifle broken, critical injury. Now, sadly, Cade, same.
Oof.
Cade is at 0 hit points. So, Cade, I'm going to roll the NPC's critical injury first, just to raise the tension on you.
Fair, yeah. My non-game stress level has gone up.
So they get by easy. They get loose bone splinters, which is lethal.
Oh,
in a matter of days.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, because it'll
not as
work its
exciting.
way through.
Yeah,
it's going to be a painful death.
All right, now, Cade, this is you. Defenderverse, thank you for that raid. We're playing Walking Dead. And Cade just got a critical injury. Severe bleeding.
Oh, crap.
Oof.
This is lethal in hours. So what has to happen is someone has to do a medicine test on you to stop you from dying. You will take a 3 penalty. Let me get your character sheet open here, Cade, and give you your Christmas present. Severe bleeding.
We got a raid from Defenderverse.
We did. Very cool. All right, Cade, you are broken. You can't do shit. You are bleeding out. You will be dead in a matter of hours. Unless someone helps you. All right.
Perhaps a doctor that we're holding hostage.
Could be. It is time for close combat.
You save a life, you get to live.
So, Flint, you said you were going to run. So I guess this comes down to Dwayne or Lucy. Are either of you doing any close combat stuff?
Technically, maybe, because that was exactly the thought process that I had, is taking the medic over to Cade and being like, fix it.
I'll tell you what, I'm actually, because there is a thing for first aid. There's a phase for first aid. So next, if that's what you're going to do, then that'll happen on the first aid. Actually, I want to say that's going to have to happen on other, because you're going to have to convince this person to fix Cade. So,
Put the
Dwayne,
blood back in him.
you doing any fist fighting?
Fix Cade or Taggart's gonna
Not
get you.
fist fighting, but axe fighting.
Okay. So
to
who
fist
are you
fighting.
going to be? Oh, hang on a second. Dwayne thought you could sneak by. I shoot you for 2 damage.
Oh shit!
Oh gosh. The important thing is I get to reduce my stress a step further still.
Nice. Dwayne, how many hit
Taggart's
points do you
keeping
got
his
left?
stress down with murder.
1.
Okay, very good. Okay. Movement. Flint, you were... Oh, we're still in close combat. Dwayne, are you going to attack the guy who just shot you?
Absolutely.
All right, roll your axe attack.
Pierce his heart.
Stab.
You mess up and you deal no damage.
Cool.
As in this intense fight, a fucking walker you didn't realize lunges at you.
Damn it.
You can, I mean, because single walker attacks are like an interrupt. It stops everything and you have to deal with that, and then combat continues as normal. So if you want to try and axe this walker in the face, you certainly can, or if you got something else you want to do, you can.
I'm just gonna try and push it away with like a force check.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you do. Okay, walker is resolved. But you do not hurt the person you were attacking, and since you messed up, you do not get to push.
That's okay.
All right, movement. Did I get that correctly, Flint? You are charging over to the group of them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then that is what you do on your movement.
The power of Flint compels you.
Indeed.
First aid. So once again, Lucy, if you want to convince this medic to heal Cade, we're going to do that on the other round, and you're going to give me a manipulate test. So I don't think anyone's doing first aid. So we go to other. Lucy, manipulate.
Does the crowbar give her an additional bonus to manipulate?
Maybe the machete does.
So manipulate is its own skill. I'll tell you what, if you're threatening him with the fucking machete, go ahead and take a +1
course.
on that.
Yeah. Exactly. Save a life, keep a life.
Do you
Get
expect
the
no
bonus for the
less?
machete. Yeah, it makes sense.
I'm gonna push that.
Okay. And you do a success, yeah. Oh, you success and mess up.
And these mess ups are coming on strong for some
They
reason.
know.
are, they are. I like single walker attacks. As you're dragging this guy over to Cade's blood spewing form on the ground, that walker that Dwayne just shoved off bumps into you and tries to
My
eat your
bad.
face. So Lucy, how are you going to deal with this walker, the single walker attack that's on you?
I guess the same machete that I was threatening the medic with.
You got to swing at him.
I'm gonna swing at it.
Okay.
Just to prove that the threat's real.
Yeah.
Show 'em what you
take
can
out the
do.
zombie, it's going to add to the.
You do.
Damage.
You cleave this walker in the forehead. The walker drops to the ground.
It's about to be
Single
you.
walker attack. You drag this medic over. How are you convincing him? Like, you're threatening him. You've got a machete. You just like this walker bumped into you and just nonchalant. You're just like whack. Drop it like.
I am going to hold the still bloody machete to the side of their neck and be like, fix it, or you'll be down too.
Okay. I like it.
That's about to be you when he dies.
All right. Now we're on round 2 of combat.
I have a quick
Yeah.
question for you, Chuck. How are like this group of survivors? How are they grouped? Are we basically kind of mixed in with them now, or
You are very much
mean, we're
mixed
kinda
in with them because you've got Dwayne and
okay?
one of them in melee combat. You got Lucy dragged one of them over to Cade's unconscious body. You got Taggart, who's still back by you, but the other guy you can see hiding behind the kiosk. So it's just kind of this sprawl. Everyone's kind of interspersed.
Okay.
So you are still in cover. You could stay in cover and do an attack.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, what are you
I
going to
have- I'm going to do another thing.
do? Okay.
Tell Taggart to shoot now.
Do you have a ranged weapon?
Shoot them.
I do not.
Shoot them, Taggart. No.
All right.
That's what I'm going to do. Another thing.
All right. All right. Then we go to ranged combat. Taggart, I think you're the only one with a gun.
Yes.
Who you shooting, man?
I don't. The next most dangerous looking person.
That would be the one with the gun all up in Dwayne's face.
Yep.
Now, this one that's all up in Dwayne's face is...
I don't like when Chuck thinks.
Yeah.
I'm curious about this as well.
Yeah, he's just going to try and shoot Dwayne.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
So Taggart and this dude both shoot simultaneously. One success, 2 damage. Dwayne, you get shot for 3 damage.
I am broken.
All right, so this dude, Taggart, you drop. Dwayne, you also get dropped. So, once again, to build stress, I'm going to roll this guy's critical injury first. Taggart, he's down, he's unconscious, but like, you hit him in the ribs and it just shattered a few of his ribs. Generally, he'll be fine if left to recover on his own.
He won't be.
That's fair. And Dwayne, let's see how you end up. Oh, spinal injury.
Oh no!
Oh,
Lethal in hours,
Ooh.
Oh my god.
and is going to inflict a 4 penalty on you. So, Dwayne, let me go ahead and drop that on your character sheets.
Merry Christmas, me.
I
Yeah,
don't think duct tape's gonna fix that one.
that's going to be a tough one to fix with duct tape. Give me a moment here.
but you know
Not
what?
to say impossible.
I'm gonna point out the positives because Taggart brought it up earlier. There are wheelchairs.
There are wheelchairs.
available in the
Yeah.
mall.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
there
have to go
are.
Get this.
Yeah, we are using Foundry.
I told you. We
I
needed them.
love Foundry.
We're gonna have a couple of us in those wheelchairs, just like this, with the big hospital jugs with the bendy
Yeah.
straws. Like,
Trying to remember, Oh yeah, that's right, Buck. Yeah, a PC gets injured, they just, they're dead, but that's no fun. All right. Anyway, Dwayne, you're gonna die in hours unless someone fixes you as well.
That's hours. You got plenty of time.
Super plenty of time. The good news is we go to close combat. You still see the dude hiding behind the little thing, not just like he's hiding, and you can see the medic that Lucy is going to force Patch Cade.
I missed that on the first day of Christmas. My true love gave to me a life-threatening spinal injury.
Yeah. All right. Anyone doing anything for close combat?
I'm gonna kick that guy who's hiding.
You leap over, and you're gonna kick him because he's hiding.
Yeah, I don't want him running off and doing some naughty stuff later.
Absolutely.
Booyah!
Put a boot in his ass. Vote for Flint.
I'm tough on crime.
Oh, okay. So I didn't realize to take cover, you do have to do a roll for it. That's my fault, but that's fine. Taking cover only is good against ranged combat. So that boot to the face is going to do 2 damage.
Nice.
All right. Anyone doing movement? No?
I don't think I can.
No, you're broken. You can't do shit. All right.
I have gun. I don't need to move.
Specifically in the spine.
Lucy, this dude is going to try and do a medical test on Cade. You can assist to give him a plus on the roll, or you can break off and try to simultaneously try and do a medicine test on Dwayne.
I don't trust this person
Okay.
to not be supervised, so I will assist.
Okay. He fails. And the thing is, NPCs can't push. Okay,
The only solution now is to just stab him a little bit.
still dying. What do we got? 300 bits.
Oh. There it is.
Holy shit. So that is a reroll. So why don't we go ahead and let's just re-roll this medicine test, because this is an 11 die test. That's fantastic. Thank you there, Lazy Bones.
That was awesome.
Good
Plus,
timing.
for some reason, Twitch gave you bonus bits, which I've never seen before.
Must be a holiday
I
thing.
haven't seen
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Well, that could be.
All right, let's try this again. Lazy Bones, congratulations. Cade, you're no longer dying. You're still fucking unconscious on the ground, but you're not dying.
It's an
Yeah, we
improvement.
did it.
It's an improvement. All right. Other.
So yeah, Mike is gonna yell, "Get them into the hall and move! It's gonna get loud!" And I'm gonna close the door that I'm by, and I'm gonna reactivate the alarm.
Oh, shit. So you're pulling in zombies.
Yes,
I'm
because
gonna...
even if the others are left out, they'll be dealt with.
Okay. So you've given your
I'm morally
party
flexible.
take cover as I'm going to bump the threat level. I'm not going to bump the threat level up to 3 during a brawl. That doesn't seem right. Okay, but yeah, you activate it and you can see, the walkers were already kind of coming this direction because, gunshots, but this is going to be a sustained, they're coming this direction.
Yeah,
Anyone taking
this will
cover?
keep them focused.
Oh, hang on.
over-
You need to give me a tech roll.
I can do that. How do our issues play into things? Is that something that we can pull on for an extra bonus?
So an issue is, yeah, you can leverage
Issues
that.
or drive, for that matter.
Yeah, give
Or
me a
is that
second
drive?
here.
Or no, I'm thinking a drive, I think.
All right, here it is. There, God
Mine
damn
are
it.
basically the same.
During game,
course.
no. Fucking Christ. Go to chapter 7, you bitch. I don't
Taggart's
want to.
drive. Following orders is the only way to survive. Taggart's issue. Will follow orders without mercy.
Oh,
Hang on. Because I don't
Taggart's my
remember if I
favorite
put that in the
constituent.
cheat sheet or not.
Taggart's
Buddy.
everybody's favorite.
Made it complicated.
Like,
Yeah,
I
but
know it's
Lucy's
something I've
nobody's
read.
favorite.
If you
But
tell
it's-
Taggart, he might, he might change his mind. You could be his favorite.
Sure.
She just wants a friend, okay?
Just tell Taggart to be your friend. That's all you have to do.
That's all it takes. Tell him to be your best friend.
just boss him
Yeah,
around. He
that's
likes
it exactly.
Fine.
Will you be
All
my
right.
BFFL?
Issues have two
Might be,
functions, help you
if you tell me to.
understand, give the GM inspiration.
Okay.
So
Taggart once stood on a floor for a week.
issues don't do shit. Drives. Once every session, you may use your drive to get a +2 modifier on a skill roll. You have to explain how your drive is helping or is affecting this.
Okay. I'm just gonna do the tech roll.
Okay.
I'll just do that for right now.
4 successes.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna give you some additional bonuses. Like, you manage to splice in and you realize this is like, they've got all the other securities like kind of running through this bundle and like they're labeled. And so if you want kind of the area surrounding this combat, you can set off all these other smaller alarms to really drive in the walkers into this
I
area.
want to set off
Yeah.
the ones that are not near where the rest of the party is.
Okay.
In that
Trying to
area.
lure
So
them
that
away
they're-
almost?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely, you do that. All right, so that was the other turn. Taking cover. My 2 characters are not taking cover, or is anyone of you taking cover? Don't really see a need to.
Nope.
Ranged combat. There's one enemy currently trying to patch up Cade, and there is one that just got kicked in the face by Flint. Yes.
Sorry, I would have been taking cover.
Oh, okay. Give me a
And I
mobility
ducked
test.
back into the hallway.
Okay, yeah, mobility test.
Okay.
You succeed, so what that means is ranged combat attacks require 1 more success to actually hit you.
Okay.
As you jump back in, you don't realize a walker moved in, and you jump back in, you close the door, and you find yourself face to face with the walker that tries to eat your nose.
Of course it does. Do I still have kind of the wires at hand?
Sure,
Is there one of them that's still loose?
sure.
Yeah, try to like zap it with the wire and see what happens.
Absolutely. That'll be another tech roll.
Awesome.
Holy shit, Lollygaggers. Thank you for that raid. And that is a success on that. You shove this bundle of wires into this walker's mouth and it just fucking locks up. Smoke starts coming out of it. Then it eventually collapses. Okay. That was your mess up for take cover, but you have taken cover. Ranged combat. Taggart, you
Fine.
shooting anyone?
If there's someone to shoot, I mean, it's pretty much a given.
There is someone to shoot. The person that Flint just kicked in the face.
Done. Taggart
Okay.
always pushes his rolls to shoot.
So you do mess up. And you do
Somehow.
deal 3 damage.
On 1d6, I still messed up.
Yeah, you did. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to take the excess damage, and it pierces through this person's body and hits Flint.
Oh no!
Oh, boo.
My body! Ow!
So this person is broken. They're down. Flint, you take 2 damage.
Oh,
Always in favor of shooting most politicians. Well,
well, that's fair.
John, I don't know if you can say that on stream, my guy.
no. In games, most of them.
We like all the ones that Twitch owners lobby too.
Yeah. This dude that you just shot, though, Taggart, gets a dirty wound. It's going to get infected, and they're going to die in days. Okay. Anyone? I mean, pretty much there's one person still up, and that's the person that was just patching up Cade. Anyone doing close combat?
No.
Okay. Movement, the guy who just patched up Cade is going to try and run away. So I'm going to make him roll a mobility test as he does a dead sprint to get the hell away.
Can I attempt to counter it, or is it just
Yeah, if you want to try and keep up with him, you certainly can.
It's not that I want to keep up with him per se, but if he's gonna try and run, I'm gonna try and slice his throat.
Well, that would have been during close combat.
Boo!
Yeah,
Well, I
it's
mean, I can still
interesting
try.
how the phases are fixed in
Yeah.
this.
I can
what-
still try and tackle him again.
Okay, so
Don't worry, Taggart
we're,
can shoot him.
we're both
That's
going to
true.
roll mobility. And it's going to be kind of comparing successes. He gets a success. That means you need to get a success to keep up with him, which you do, or you need to get more to pass him. But you're both racing together, so he hasn't gotten away from you. Anyone want to do first aid?
I mean, Dwayne
do-
needs it, I
I
believe.
think several of us would appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, you can do first aid. You don't have a medical kit, so you don't get that little bonus.
Yep, but I do have 5 empathy, so
Okay, yeah,
give that a shot.
that is
See,
a
I knew there was
success.
a reason I voted for you.
Dwayne and Cade are both on the ground, no longer dying.
Snap my spine back into place.
Yeah.
Just a little.
They're
So-
like Legos, spinal column.
I went to a chiropractor once.
So looking at the thing with critical injuries is that recovery time. There's a recovery time on how long it is until you kind of get over it. So for your spinal injury, it is in months. So you're going to have a -4 penalty on everything
Good lord.
for months.
So really,
I think,
at this point, we just need to start hauling all the people and back to this hallway, right?
and then, yeah, it could be. So, and I'll need to double check, but I believe that's how it works. Because what they recommend is if you have someone who's laid out for months, that's why you've got plenty of NPCs at your base, and you just have a backup character that you run with until your original character is recovered, and then they can come back out and play.
Oh, okay.
All right, then we're on others. Anyone else doing anything on the other phase? No? Everyone else has already acted. Okay. Take cover. Mike, are you going to take more cover?
Nope, I'm gonna move down to meet up with my group on the door that they will hopefully be coming through.
Okay. Ranged.
I mean, it sounds like there's still one more person to shoot.
There's one person, and Lucy is right there with them, running after them.
Well, she's about to go liberate their medical supplies then
Okay.
from their cold dead body.
That's it. That's
Every time. Why? Every time.
That Dan luck.
your gun
1d6
jams.
that I roll a mess up.
Yeah, your gun jams.
That's fine. I still got 2 damage on him.
You did 2 damage. You're not going to be able to use your gun until you take a handful of minutes to
Okay, there's a
unjam
couple
it.
more here.
What's that?
There's a couple more guns here.
Yeah, there are.
gonna say, how's
Yeah,
the
there's the
10-minute
guy with an
timer on
assault
my
rifle.
gun?
I mean, like,
Could use it.
I say 10 minutes because I think that's another game. It's just a couple of minutes. Just basically you have to wait till you're out of combat and then you can clear it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Close combat. Lucy, I think this is you.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know if I just want to swing on the guy or if I want to try and take him down.
It's up to you. Either would be close combat.
It might be more efficient to try and take him down instead of just swinging wildly.
Okay. So this will be. I'm going to tell you what, though. If you're trying to tackle him, you're going to be rolling your choice of force or mobility. And he's going to be trying to roll mobility to try and not get knocked down.
Okay.
Or if you just attack with your machete, you just roll and see if you do damage.
No. Okay, we'll try that.
Okay, swing with your machete.
Swing away.
finish him.
That
Okay.
is going to do it. Your machete base damage is 1 or 2. I think it's 2.
2.
2? Okay. That's 3 damage. You swing hard. This is going to break this person. And let's see what critical injury they get.
Capitation. Impaled heart. Come on.
Impaled heart, impaled heart.
Broken. Oh, come on,
Oh my
man.
god.
You swing, maybe you
You just
misjudge the
slap him in
distance.
the face.
And you just like kind of club him like square in the back. He goes down. He does have this huge gash in his back, but he lands hard on his face and it breaks his nose. Still, he's down. Technically, the rules say they die, but that's boring. All right. There are no more enemies. We are out of the brawl combat. You can, yes.
But there is an alarm going up,
There
summoning the
is
horde.
alarm going off. And I'm going to say this is the point that you realize that the alarms are going off. And I'm going to kick the threat level back up to 3. Everyone take a point of stress. And I'll say
Can you
we'll...
take a point of stress if you're knocked out unconscious?
No, I'll tell you what. You and Dwayne are immune to these 2 points of... this
Oh,
point of
thank
stress.
God.
As all the rest of you drag Kate and Dwayne back into these hallways, because we are at time, and this is where we'll wrap tonight's game, because we're going to be back next Friday to continue this, because Joe is still running away. Yeah.
I still
Run it
can't
away.
believe I keep rolling stress on that 1d6
Yeah.
for rolling mess ups.
Yeah, you...
Question.
3 times in a
do you
row
got?
on 1 dice.
Doesn't
No.
stress cap out at 5?
I don't fucking know.
I feel like it does. I feel like I remember seeing
I don't know.
that,
You
but I
can
could be
keep hitting
wrong.
the button.
Stress. Oh, that's stress die. We'll look it up and see. We don't have to find that answer now. We'll find it between now and next week.
50 stress dice and only 9 successes.
And only 9 successes.
That's 61 dice, 9
Yeah.
successes.
But 11 of them rolled mess ups.
That's a lot, man. Luckily,
I
it's just 1. That's all that counts.
Yeah. I was just curious. I
Yeah.
had to know.
You had to know. Hang on. I've gotten distracted and it's all your fault, April.
I didn't intend to be a little chaos goblin, but apparently I am.
You know, it's bound to happen.
I talk the party into splitting, then I make things worse. It's great.
Everything's fine.
Don't worry. Taggart's here to shoot our problems away.
See?
Yeah, I like it. So it says it's on number 5, chapter 5. Does it say anything about stress?
I thought you said we were going to worry about this next time.
I got distracted. I'm easily distracted. So here's what's going to happen. We've got XP questions.
Oh boy.
And of course, it's nowhere easy to find.
That would make
Wrap
too
it
much
up.
sense.
Who's telling me to wrap it up?
No, you.
Just for that, I'm going longer.
We're reading Moby Dick live on twitch.tv/Defenders of Cobalt.
That's it.
Haha.
That might
And
be
after
against
that,
you,
we're gonna
Alex.
read War and Peace.
Yeah. What the fuck? This is like earlier I was reading this book. I'm like, this is easy to find. It's not a problem.
Gonna be a
It was
dramatic
towards the end of the
reading.
making a character chapter.
How fucking dare you tell me the things exactly that I need to know, Tyler? Thank you. I appreciate that
Unbelievable.
assistance. But now I can't even find making a character. What the fuck?
I'm looking for that. I don't even see it.
It's there. It's
like I
somewhere. I
can't
know it
read.
is.
God.
Who fucking
Oh,
cares?
creating your character. It's
We'll
in
do
chapter
XP
3.
later. That's it. That's
Chapter
tonight's
experience.
game.
I have the
I
chart
found
right
it.
here.
I got it.
Oh, you got it? All
It's,
right.
it's in chapter 3.
How the fuck dare they?
It's the first
What
Page
page?
first
28.
section. Sidebar, page 28.
Bottom of page 28.
I don't
or
want to
whatever, yeah.
read.
Or just,
I don't want to
it's
read
in the
either. I mean,
journal.
I found it. That I did my
Did you
part.
participate in the session?
Yes.
Did you achieve something important?
I shot things. Yes.
Did you learn something?
Nah.
No.
No.
Did you explore at least one new sector in the travel map?
Yeah, go ahead and take that.
Technically, yes.
Did your drive, your issue, or any of your relationships make an impact on the session?
Yes.
Taggart did, yeah.
Taggart was
Dearly
ordered to shoot
departed
things.
monologue. No, we didn't do that. That's an optional thing. Anyway, those are the questions. We're getting the fuck out of here because it's time and I'm rambling. So, Wednesday night here on the Twitch channel, we're doing Night Below, a Dungeon Crawl Classics campaign. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of chaos. Jeremy has a half dwarf, half orc infant that he's his biological
Monster.
father, who is an actual serial killer. He found a kitten, got all of his siblings to fall in love with it, and then ate the kitten in front of his siblings. Jeremy's child is a monster.
And Jeremy couldn't be happier.
Couldn't be happier.
Proud father.
Next Friday we'll be
Scared,
back
but
here
proud.
for more Walking Dead, and then the Friday after that Joe should be back. So we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming. Mike, John, do your part.
I have a name, Chuck.
Yeah, my bad.
Tuesdays and Thursdays on the Defenders of Cobalt YouTube channel, we have more episodes of Oops All Goblins. We're closing in on the end.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
recording the finale the Sunday, so look forward to that. And then I think maybe in January we'll probably look at starting up the new thing just with the holidays.
yeah.
But we got something in store.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Dan, you want to throw anything out there?
Go to the Discord. We got a couple pictures from tonight's game. I think
Nice.
that we can share in our episode discussion. Come chat us up there about the things that we do. Enjoy the memes, the frogs, the plants.
Yeah.
Check us out.
Yeah.
All right. That's the fucking session. Goodbye, you dicks.
Staying classy.